Right, here we go, guys. Round number 11. The German, I'm going to say, hopefully try to say the right name for this circuit, the Hockenheimring. I've had history with saying the wrong name. I've said the Saxon Ring before because I've gotten so accustomed to MotoGP. I've totally forgotten about Formula One, so here we are, the German Grand Prix at the Hockenheimring.
Welcome back to qualifying, where we're waiting for the lights to turn green in the pit lane to signify the start of the session.
So accustomed by not using them.
Ring for this weekend's German Grand Prix.
Good. So here we are, I think the last time that the Formula One cars raced at this German Grand Prix circuit in Hockenheim. Put on a spanker. Wow, that's a really good lap.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Hamilton, Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So Lewis Hamilton starts on the pole for the German Grand Prix here at Hockenheim. We're going to start P5. Hoping we can get at least a maybe a top 4 position, maybe. Still looking for that first podium still. Boy, that.
Well done. Very solid results.
Yeah, they still want me to achieve 3rd place. How much is it? Second in F1 anyway? So so basically they want me to achieve third place. Here, at some point.
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Toro Rosso and Albon, Leclerc, Weber, Perez and Pierre Gasly, Norris, Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo and Butler, Grosjean, Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Stroll and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, we're looking for a top 3 finish today.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for me to do. I don't know if I can do a top 3 finish, but I'll try. Here we go, to the light. In the Hockenheim ring for the final time in Formula One. This is where Sebastian got his first, a pretty good result last time with Kvyat and Max Verstappen.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Oh, Mercedes sandwich! Not gonna get a win, I don't think. Not gonna be a win today here at Hockenheim. I think it's gonna be a P something.
Teammate by 3.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 10th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 26.2. Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
Me a Valtteri.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Got that confirmed.
Man, Max. And I am pushing my absolute limit. Oh, come on. No, that's not going to work. No, I'm not going to fight a Mercedes with DRS on. Oh, I just get hit by the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. No, I am not losing another point chain position to Lewis.
To teammate behind is 3.7 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 10th. The time last lap was a 1:19.0.
No, I'm not going to fight him. I'm not going to fight Valtteri because he's faster than me. I'm not going to fight Lewis. He's faster than me as well.
Reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Valtteri actually maybe just a wee bit faster than me.
We're leading our teammate by 3.5 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 10th. The time last lap was a 1:19.0.
Yeah, the Mercedes car is much faster than me.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm gonna pit this lap. Gonna stay to the right side because here comes Valtteri Bottas. Give him. Me a run for his money. Like to see Sebastian finish in P3 and not Lewis. Give Valtteri some sort of chance at this championship.
Is in for his stop.
Oh, Charles is. Oh, this is not going to go well.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Go now.
Go, you absolute bastard.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn
Perez,
the
you're not
engine
overtaking me. Oh my god, he's actually going to overtake
down.
it.
Perez is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. As things stand, we'll be 7th in the championship.
Yeah, it's not really worth fighting a car with DRS on ya. We're going to let Checo go. We're going to try to switch back. Oh, Perez actually cuts me off a little bit.
Caution.
Uh-oh, full course. Oh, don't, oh no, it's Lewis. Is that going to cause a safety car?
Right, some information on Hamilton. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. Virtual safety car.
And the virtual safety car is out.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I hit the virtual safety car rules.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC
I'm
ending.
coming for you,
Wait
Devin.
green. Okay, clear.
Thanks so much for Lewis Hamilton. Just like 2019.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tires.
I lost 3 spots. 4 spots, actually. It's all because of that stupid pit stop.
Norris is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:36.4. Okay, the time last lap was a 1:22.2. Okay, gap ahead is 3.8 seconds. Gap to teammate behind is 6.6 seconds. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:18.5.
I'm not going to get the podium now. Maybe in another race.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance. Gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds.
A little bit mad that I'm not going to get a podium, but I'm fine with the P7.
Ahead, they're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 18.7. You're closing by 0.4 per lap. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. The difference is 10.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:19.1.
Where's Devin anyway? So Devin's actually on a points pain run right now. I'm not going to catch Lando now.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues. Your brakes are at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature. Leading our teammate by 9.8 seconds. Tyres moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Pretty sunny out here, actually. Boy, that was a good hairpin.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Set the engine down just a little bit more. Lando. Nope, Lando's gonna get right back on me.
Leclerc is ahead of you. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 18.7. You're gaining by 3/10 a lap. Good work. Okay, the time last lap was a 1:18.4.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, hopefully, it shouldn't be too much longer before I fight for victories again. I got P6 here. And
This is your final lap.
Hockenheim, the final
lap
race.
of the race.
Okay, let's push here a little bit.
As things stand, we'll be 7th in the championship.
Oh, Max Verstappen wins just like in real life. Checkered flag, P6. Can't be too disappointed with that.
Well, I hope we can do better than that at the next race. Not our best day by any means.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
I think that's Alex Albon's first podium of I think of the season as well.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Valtteri Bottas, 2 unserved penalties.
Doesn't get enough attention for how well he performs out on the track.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So Butler actually scores his first point of the season, actually. Verstappen wins the Hockenheim Grand Prix from Vettel. Alex Albon third, Valtteri Bottas in fourth, and it's Charles Leclerc. I finished sixth, Lando seventh, Checo eighth, Kimi in ninth, and then Butler gets his first point in Formula One. There's a monsters gap, and now it's cut down to 70 to Charles Leclerc. Butler actually picks up his first point in Formula One. That's like the third guy that's picked up points for Renault. We got constructors are Sat and P now up to fourth place, passing Alfa Romeo Racing. We can try to rip away from these guys. That's safety.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Do you have any comments about the collisions? Judging from today's race, it must be pretty hard to fend off Devon when he wants to pass. Appreciate your time.
Commiserations on that result. It's been a tough weekend.
Where did Lucas even finish anyway? Lucas is P11. Wow, we got 1,008 points. Can't really do much anything, to be honest with you. I'm just waiting. Just gotta wait for those bonus, the Hungarian round. 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. This would come in for so that would come in for Italy. So yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.